redeemed, copy claimed. Little funky song, light it up like copy claim. Oh. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to the Nintendo Direct of 9/13/2022. I haven't done one of these in a hot minute. I bypassed the minis and the partner showcases, things like that. I do apologize for the angle of my camera. I'm actually going to try to fix that. That should be a little bit better. But we're just going to hop right into this. It looks like a very, very long direct. So let's hop right into it. 3, 2, 1. Holy Jesus Christ. Normally they kind of crop it. I'm surprised they didn't crop it this time around. But we have a very long direct, so I'm gonna have to chop up a little bit. It's like if it's something that I don't really have a huge reaction to, or maybe I'll just do everything, just leave it the way it is. I'm not too sure. I'll have to figure that out depending on how long the video is. So let's watch. Normally I live stream these things, but not today. I'm way behind on this.
We live on the continent of Ilios. 4 realms surrounding the Holy Land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes
The graphics
from
look
other
like
worlds
Fire
to aid
Emblem
us,
to me.
heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
Sorry about that, guys.
In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
That is Fire Emblem? Yep, the suit. If it is actually Fire Emblem, I am so out of date. I'm just getting that vibe, man. There it is. There's so many of them.
Huh? You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but...
I've had my eye on you.
I want to get into this series, but do I have to go in order, or can I just hop in at any point?
Sigurd, leave it to me.
Because if I can just hop in at any moment, I'll do it. I'll just literally hop into, like, I can just download some, I think it was on the Wii U, I own one of them.
Engage!
Or I'll ROM hack one of them, I don't care. I support every console. If I gotta fucking download a ROM, I will. At least I'm playing it on a normal hardware. These things are expensive. I don't support it, people who do that, but...
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Ilios.
Hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series. Fire
Yeah,
Emblem
normally
Engage.
I download
In
the
addition to
ROM
the
and then I
standard
eventually
version,
buy the game,
we'll also be releasing the Fire
or
Emblem
I
Engage
buy a
Divine
game just to
Edition,
treat it
containing
like it,
collectible items.
but then I just download the ROM. As long as if I
Please look
buy
forward to more
something in
information about
return,
this game in the
that's
future.
the way I look at it.
Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
But emulation is not okay.
It takes two to tango.
Unless you do it on normal hardware.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled
I
with
wanted to get into
challenging
this game.
experiences
I've been
around
staring this
every
game down
corner.
for a while.
In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th.
Now the question is, are you forced to
Pre-orders
play it
begin
as
today
two-player,
on
or can
Nintendo
you
eShop.
go back and forth?
The forbidden story begins.
Oh, we're finally getting a release?
帰ってくるの陽月と
If I remember correctly, this was stuck in
After
Japan.
mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories. Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and
Grace?
uncover
Is
the
that you?
memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near.
By the way, if I
What
don't go
ancient
super,
rituals
like,
will be
loud,
revealed?
It's mainly because my mother has a massive
Mask of
headache,
the
and
Lunar
she's like
Eclipse
right next
launches
to
for
me.
the first time in the
She's in
West
another
on
room
Nintendo
behind me.
Switch next year. There's a new hero.
But I
who looks
100%, if
mechanical.
I see anything Zelda related, I am going to
Introducing Wave
scream.
2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
The
This
thing is, do I
Xena, a
get
new
this
hero.
and
She
Pokemon
appears
for my
to
holiday
be,
gift?
Mechanical? Complete her quest to have her join
I
your
heard
party.
that on the three of
Expanding your
these,
options for
the
classes
three
and
normal
battle
main
strategies.
titles, you do not have to play one of them to
Challenge
play
battles
this.
will also be added.
But I've already
Test
bought
your mettle in
two.
consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards.
But I'm
Challenge
already
even
hooked on the
stronger
first game.
enemies to
Like,
earn
I
valuable
can't even get to the
accessories
second game because I'm
and
just so
special
hooked on the
outfits.
first one.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric
How does this one
top
go?
forests and
I
Wild
do
West
like the
jellyfish
classic
fields. Explore
SpongeBob
using all
games,
sorts of wacky
especially
moves,
Battle for Bikini
don
Bottom.
over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents.
I didn't
from
like
the TV
Rehydrated
series,
as much,
voiced by
but
their
I
original
love the
actors.
classic one.
Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
There's so many nostalgia moments.
You're all ready. Fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you
What
through
the
various
fuck is this?
boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode. Or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North
This is probably
Star
one of those
launches
filter
on
ones
Nintendo
just to
Switch,
kinda
March 2023.
Fill up time.
This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes ashore on a
I'm getting this game regardless.
The unknown in this
I love
isometric
indies.
action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Probably like $40, but
New
that's totally worth it.
arrived for these Front Mission remakes.
Remakes?
Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake,
Well, there you
you'll
go,
pilot
John.
giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand.
My friends
against
love Gundam.
You can also
And this
test
is
your
kind of
mettle at the
similar to the
Coliseum.
aspect of like robots and stuff like that.
Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November.
wanna
Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year.
They should have just bundled back
And
it.
in the
God
future,
damn it.
a remake of Front
Oh, I'm
Mission
sorry.
3 will also
They should have
launch
made it
on
all
Nintendo Switch.
They're probably going to do it eventually. Once they all
It's
release.
a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn. Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land
Can you milk
flourish.
from the cow? If I can milk from the cow, I'm in.
Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
I'm pretty sure it just doesn't show it.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family.
Oh!
In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
I'm already in.
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch. Summer
Probably one of the most
2023.
advanced games I've seen so far. Something's going down. Splatfest? Oh, Splatfest!
The first
Yo!
launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme.
I was so confused. My emotions went everywhere.
Gear, grub, or fun?
I'm going gear.
So many incredible possibilities.
That was
Which
bad.
team will you join?
The thing is that you
And
can't
more
get
free
food
updates are
if
planned
you
for
got
Splatoon
gear.
3.
And it's not fun if you don't have a way to
Be
kill
on the
some
lookout for more
animals
info
to
in the
get gear.
future.
Or not to get gear, to get food. So mix them all up and just choose gear.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island? As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
I was hoping I was near Automata. Give us a little more intake on that.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
Octopath Travelers.
8 new travelers embark on a journey
Another
through
series
the
I've
land
been trying
of
to get into,
Celestia.
but it's just
With
been
that,
so
we could realize
expensive.
a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Yeah, this would be a good attempt for me to get into it.
Not the
See if it's
stench.
worth it.
The stench of blood.
I definitely know that this is not a series that I have to
Doubt is
actually
what I
start
do.
from the beginning.
Leave the hunting to me.
But if I do have to start from scratch on Fire Emblem,
need to
please
rediscover who I
let me
am.
know.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
I think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you?
The pixels are pretty good.
Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th,
I thought there
2023.
was more to Octopath Traveler. I think there's some spin-offs or something like
What
that.
you
I'm
just
thinking of.
saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells
It
to
is
grow
so dry in
crops.
my house. I'm sorry, guys.
Face
for
off
drinking
against
and
mischievous
I'm-
foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local
You
or
wanna know what
online
I want,
multiplayer.
Nintendo?
By gathering resources and
You're
crafting
making things
items,
like this.
you'll be able to
I think it's
customize your
a
home
great
and enjoy
opportunity
this
to make
mesmerizing adventure
My
even
Sims
more.
Kingdom.
As the
or
seasons change,
something in that nature
new
of My
spellbinding
Sims Kingdom,
surprises can be
you know?
unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its
That was a
natural
really
splendor.
good series, it was just the My Sims
Magic
blank.
awaits in Fae Farm.
My Sim City,
launching
My Sim
exclusively on
Kingdom.
Nintendo Switch, spring
Basically
2023.
a Sims spin-off, but it was on the
It's
Wii.
a musical blast from the past. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo
Probably
Switch
more
system
songs
February
in this
16th,
game than there will be
2023.
in,
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
The Melody of Memory game.
After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series,
Why couldn't you do that for Kingdom Hearts? Jesus Christ.
Octopath Traveler, Live
That's
Alive, and
disappointing.
more will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, additions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available.
Why didn't you do this for Kingdom Hearts? There's so many songs that was missed out. I'm salty.
A cosmic adventure is just around the corner.
Put that back up.
Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids.
I am so salty
Let's
with that
dive
Final Fantasy
into
game.
exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries. find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory. Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters.
There's not a lot right now. It's very slow. It feels like a direct with a mini inside of it.
Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future. More Nintendo 64 games are on the way. Pilot Wings 64. Mario Party. Mario Party 2. Mario Party 3. Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium 2.
No way!
1080 snowboarding.
Well, they just pulled me in.
64. These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
F-Zero? .007.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games?
Excuse me?
Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG.
Interesting.
Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Square, you could do better. I support people who like that, but
causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
That's the kind of games I like.
A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents
on the
in this 2D exploration adventure.
To it and moves
she
around,
wanders through a busy
like
gallery by the artist
tycoon
Guertena
kind of thing.
Until one particular
Where are we
piece
even at?
draws her in.
We're not even halfway through.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch, Spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus, more gear and another stadium are being added. The second free update launches this month.
I can find it.
The final
Characters
summer
doesn't
begins.
help the game.
とある
You need
予感が
modes.
したどこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まるそんな予感が
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to
I saw her and
investigate
I'm
in
like,
order to
Tails?
protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes
Not
set the
Tales of
stage for
Arise
your
series
adventure.
kind of thing. I'm talking about
Freely
the other
explore
one.
this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
It's finally open world in
11
a way.
heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can
Something
be
that'll
swapped
really
out
get
when
me
needed.
going is to see Genshin
Teamwork
Impact on
is
Switch.
paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands.
That was bad, Nintendo. But I'll accept it.
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist
Kinda
of
gave
the
me
End, and
the,
the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Fairy Tale
February
vibe
24th,
of what's her
2023.
face.
Wave
I got her
3 is on the way.
You know, I'm one of the
Here's a
only
sneak peek
people
at 2
that do not
courses
own
racing
this
into
game.
Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
I've never owned it. I don't own a Mario Kart. I don't own a Mario Party. I don't own frickin' Zelda Breath of the
Peach
Wild.
Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
But I did get Smash Bros. That counts.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday. Active
I might get-
Nintendo Switch
I might get
Online
this
Plus
game soon.
expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will be added. Of course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be out. We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer.
Add some sort of
Next, we have a
baseball.
special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Miyamoto.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I
That's
have a
wild.
few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris
Oh,
Meledandri
that's
from
it.
Illumination
Okay, my bad,
will release
my bad.
next spring.
Don't roast me, please.
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both.
Let's hope in Florida.
Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin. It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together. All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day,
got me high hoped.
and feed
I
them
went from
nectar to increase their petals.
to
So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin.
Jesus Christ.
They
Miyamoto.
love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will
I don't
clear
think
along
he
the path
realized
you walk,
you don't
so
actually
you can
have
keep
to
a
have it
record of
open.
locations you've visited.
It's kind of like, I haven't played it, but I
I
have seen
normally
people
move
play
around
it though.
within Kyoto, but
All
I've
you
also
need
been
is
going
some
to
sort of like
Osaka, to Universal Studios
smartwatch or
Japan.
Apple Watch.
I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks
Actually,
a lot
I
of
kind of
fun.
like that.
It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Four?
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it
I am
Dandori in
speechless.
Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying,
I am
and commanding the
speechless.
Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4.
I
Thank
am.
you, Mr. Koizumi.
I have never played a Pikmin game.
Thank you very
Ever.
much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the next level.
Why is it not on PlayStation 4 as well? I'm gonna get copy claimed. I'm getting copy claimed. Little funky song. Light it up like copy claim. Oh. Little funky song. Light it up like copy claim. Oh.
Can you survive the season of death? As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of Lethe, the season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th. Get ready for a devilishly good time. After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Don't worry.
This is definitely a series that I need to play.
From fighting for herself to fighting for others to
This is
fighting
basically
for the
like
world.
God of War in a sense,
Those
because
who have overcome their
kinda
past
goes in
histories
order.
with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching
wow,
on Nintendo Switch
I
October
don't remember
28th.
if they actually gave us a release date,
Pre-orders
but
are available now on Nintendo
finally got a
eShop.
release date.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
Oh, the neon.
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
So we got Pikmin 4's titles.
Meet
We've
Yuma,
gotten
an amnesiac
another
detective,
kind of glimpse into
and
Bayonetta
Shinigami,
3.
the spirit haunting him after their pact.
We got
Dive
a lot
into
of
these
acknowledgement
unsolved
for
cases as a trainee
Nintendo
at the
Switch
detective
Online.
agency.
All we
Thoroughly
need
inspect
right
each
now
crime scene
to
gather
make this
clues
like
and
the
evidence.
best Nintendo Direct
When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure
is the
a
sequel
realm
to Breath
tying
of
the
the
crime
Wild.
scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth.
Or another thing we can do is basically max this out. If you don't get any release date or acknowledgement of the sequel, give us one thing. Bring over the last title that we need from the Wii U, which is the 2 titles from the GameCube for Zelda.
In 2023,
Oh, we're starting with the Switch? Okay.
enter the village if you dare. The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud
why
version.
would you bring this into the Switch?
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome
I wanted
lords
to play this game
rescue
for a
his
while, but
abducted
I'm
daughter.
definitely not playing it cloud.
Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today
I'm sorry.
on Nintendo eShop to
Sorry.
pre-order the full game.
People are probably gonna play Bayonetta for this.
The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year. It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu
Hey, we
action
got
brawler.
Sifu.
By thrusting,
Nice.
tripping,
Kind
and
of questionable,
parrying
but
opponents,
I kind of like
you'll
the
break their
opportunity.
stance and gain the upper hand.
Okay, we need to put this
Fall
over
in
here.
combat, and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th.
It's kind of like
Pre-orders
a
begin today
half
on Nintendo
version of
eShop.
like a
Experience the
roguelike.
events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange
I kind of forgot
disappearances
this
within
game
his
even
elite
existed.
unit.
I was
This
super happy for
remaster
it, and
features
then I completely
enhanced
forgot
HD
about it.
graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
Oh.
The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes?
Yes,
Endless
I do.
Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Damn it.
The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
That's the series I was talking
The world
about.
of Silveron is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a
It's been a
journey
hot
with
minute since
Colette,
I've seen
the
Lloyd.
current Chosen One, and his childhood
one of my
friend
favorite
in this beloved
characters.
action RPG.
So
They'll meet
unique,
allies along the
so
way,
creative.
like the wandering
I was
aristocrat
really hoping it was
Zelos,
coming to Smash, but it never
and
happened.
a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch
Not to
early
I
next
didn't even
year.
realize it was even remastered. Nice song. You know, I don't think Speedstorm is going to bypass Mario Kart, as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is already getting more DLC. But
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on
but
planet
seeing that
Popstar.
the Disney game that came
To help
out, that was
Magalore
like a
return
life
to his
simulator
home
version,
planet,
it's like
Kirby and his friends set off on an
Animal
adventure.
Crossing took the
In
whole
addition
freaking
to
Steam
Sword, Whip,
library by storm.
and other familiar copy abilities,
I wouldn't be
the new
surprised.
Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while
wanna
using their
see the
favorite copy
return
abilities.
of fusions.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the
I
new
don't know if you
sub-game
guys
Magalore's
know,
Tone
like,
Trackers,
For example,
and
you
returning
could
ones
fuse
like Samurai
sword
Kirby.
and fire and make a
All
fire sword.
sub-games can be played with up to 4
You can
players.
get like an ice, and it makes like a refrigerator. Just like a fusion.
An adventure
Instead
of
of
deluxe
upgrades, you get a
proportions
fusion.
awaits.
Like that, you can fuse with
Kirby's
fire. and get a
Return to Dreamland
massive fire
Deluxe
sword.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Seeing that you can get a lot of more
As part of
power-ups,
Kirby's 30th
I might
anniversary,
actually do that.
a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
Wait a minute.
We hope you're looking forward to this.
Hold up. Oh, it is a Wii game. Okay. That makes way more sense on why I didn't recognize it. I was more into, like, the Mario Galaxy stuff and not Kirby. But that makes way more sense.
This game. Thank you for watching today's
might give it a
Nintendo
chance.
Direct. This next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Zelda? Yeah, that's definitely Zelda. That right there tells me. Yep. Yeet. Now the question is Tears of the Kingdom. We got a release date. Okay. I have never played Breath of the Wild fully. I'll be completely honest. Like I shouldn't be too excited about that. But at the same time, I've been wanting either the sequel or Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD ported over. I still don't understand why it has not been ported when it should have. It's literally like one of the last games from the Wii U that is still not over. It makes no sense on why it's not. I'm literally having to use my Wii U. I just want to toss that thing out the window. But because it's such a freaking emulator beast, I just use it for my GameCube games so I can emulate those, things like that. I'm not a huge emulator person because I don't like to support it. But I do have a GameCube, so it doesn't sound like I don't want to use it, but it doesn't work. I just bought it and I found out that the laser doesn't work. I have a Wii, but the GameCube games are expensive. Just trying to get like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker is like $120 to almost $150 a piece. So that's why that's the only console. This console right here is the only reason why I emulate GameCube games. I can't afford it. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't get money. I don't get frequent money. Well, I do, but not enough to where I can pop out a fucking $150 every damn game. I will tell you something really quick. Just to make sure you guys know that I am a supporter of games and not emulation, because I'm talking about this because I'm trying to rant that I'm wanting to see Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on there. I do own one of the most expensive games on the GameCube. This right here. And it's in full, working. So, just want to let you guys know that I do not support emulation. Okay? The only way I'll do it is on natural hardware. aka Wii U, Wii, GameCube, or just do everything in one package, which is the Wii U. Because at that point, I can play anything before the Switch. So, that's my way of explaining that. If they did not have that locked on the Wii U, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I normally would do just ROM hacks or something like that off of hardware. I do use my Nintendo 64 to play Nintendo 64 games. The only console I don't play anything on is this right here. That's it. And it's only because Nintendo's being a goddamn fucking prick. It won't do virtual console for GameCube, at least at the moment. And it's just fucking expensive. But besides that, guys, I love every single one of you. Catch you guys hopefully real soon, and I'll give this direct, I'm gonna say at least a 9.5. I would have brought it to a 10 if I saw those two games come to Switch, but I guess I'll bring it up to a 9.5 just to say we got Pikmin 4. We got a release date for next Zelda game. We got more information and confirmation of Bayonetta 3. We got way more information for what's coming up for Nintendo Online. That right there, that bundle package that's coming in the next year, makes me want to go and get the expansion pack. 4 or 5 games on there. It's literally I want to get it. I love all of the Mario Party games. Both of the Pokemon Stadium games are coming. That was huge. And GoldenEye. I've never played GoldenEye, and I've been wanting to play it. So that's huge. But once again, I love every single one of you guys. I'll catch you guys all for real soon. And Ragers, out, guys. And once again, I love all of you equally.